there's a court case going on, so I wanted to get into that. So no intro or anything like that. Whoops. Get sound off. Cool.
Close to 2 weeks.
And one of them will never walk the same way again. So here today in the court, we're asking for compensation for their lost wages, their bodily injury, their pain and suffering, and anything else that the court deems just today. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Counselor Atwater. I will give you one warning. Any further obscenities in my court, and I will find you in contempt. There's a time and a place, and now, thank you. Counsel for the defense, would you like to do your opening arguments now, or would you like to wait until the plaintiff cedes the floor to you?
I'll wait till the plaintiff cedes the floor.
All right. Counsel for the plaintiff, you may go ahead and proceed with your case.
All right. Plaintiff calls Colonel Jax Lane to the stand.
Yeah. Just go ahead and go up to the chair, please. And into the microphone you'll speak. All right, Colonel Lane, do you swear, or actually raise your right hand? All right, do you swear to solely tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you by the pains and punishment of perjury?
I do.
Your Honor, the witness has been sworn in.
Thank you, Bailiff. Colonel Lane, you may take a seat.
All right. Colonel, could you just state your name and rank and department for the record?
Jax Lane, Colonel, San Andreas State Police.
And Colonel Lane, on the it's going to get iffy with the time, but with the night of January 20th or 21st, can you describe the scene that took place on North Los Santos Freeway?
As stated, there was an ambulance that had stopped in the middle of the highway. We weren't called there, but we saw it, so we decided to stop, put on our emergency lights, check on EMS. It turns out she had fell asleep. I don't recall if somebody was in the back, but the lights were on the ambulance. So we waited and went to EMS radio, called them and asked who it was, and they did tell us that she possibly had fallen asleep. So we decided to wait, angle our car, and directed traffic. Traffic was very light, maybe one car every 30 seconds. It was sunny, just a nice day. Very nice day.
You said you parked your car in a way to direct traffic. Were your lights on?
Yes.
Okay. What about your sirens?
No. Don't want to leave the sirens on. They get very obnoxious.
Understood, Colonel. So what happened after you parked your car to direct traffic?
We were directing traffic for.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know right now. The judge said no masks in the court.
Oh, you got it.
120 seconds.
So you're aware. Thank you.
I directed about 2 or 3 cars, and I saw that the EMS personnel woke up. So I turned around to face her and ask her if she was okay, and then everything just went dark.
You don't recall anything that occurred after that?
Just a loud bang, and next thing I know, I woke up on the side of the highway, and there was a bunch of officers and EMS personnel surrounding me. I saw Corporal Shepard next to me laying out on the ground, and I also saw another person next to us on the ground. And if I recall correctly, there was someone trying to flip a van over that was on its roof.
Interesting. Did you recognize the person who was next to you?
Only Corporal Shepard.
Okay. Do you recognize them to this day? Or are they here with us in the courtroom today?
I'm not sure. I believe they had a mask on. I could be wrong. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you have any Do you know if they ever caught the person who caused this incident to happen?
Yes, the chief of police told me that the person was charged on scene. I can't recall what they were charged with, but they said that they had admitted that they weren't paying attention, is the verbiage he used.
Okay. For something describing what you had, for something that like you described, given your time as colonel, would you say that reckless driving, reckless endangerment, these would be kind of the appropriate charges you'd be looking at charging someone with it?
Absolutely.
Okay, so it wouldn't surprise you that the defendant in this case was charged with same said charges.
No, that would not surprise me.
You're whispering, Mr. Mills.
Does the counsel for the plaintiff have any rebuttal?
We brought it into evidence, Your Honor, and it has to
Oh,
do
missing
directly with the events that took place today and proving their actuality. We're
Relevance, it
not
sounds
bringing
like
them
the
in
objective.
for the guilt of those charges. We're just bringing them in for more of a timestamp.
Your Honor, my argument comes to the fact that he is asking a question in which asks for the opinion of the witness that is outside his scope to answer.
Not outside the scope. It's a professional opinion.
I will sustain the objection.
Ooh.
Okay, understood.
It's a
I
civil
do
case.
note that they are entered here in evidence as
Also, the
factual
judge will
charges
no
that were
masks
brought,
or
but I
you
do
might
agree
get
that's
charged
outside of the
$5,000
scope of this
fine,
particular
so-
case.
I'll let your friend know that.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's it like?
All right, Colonel. What happened after you woke
Because
up on the side of the road?
Defendant struck
I was kind of
the
in and out.
plaintiff
I
with his
just remember
vehicle at a
screaming
very
in
excessive
the
rates of
ambulance on
speed,
the way,
and he lost his
and I
leg
believe
as a result.
I think I threw
And
up
so
on
he's suing
Corporal
him
Shepard
civilly for it.
when I looked at my leg.
Right outside the room, to the left, this who's
State
after.
Trooper.
Colonel Jackson.
Oh, Iron Man.
And then I believe we got to the hospital, and I don't remember much after that.
Attempted murder then?
Just open
and
the
then I woke
code,
up and I
right?
saw
Yeah, there
you.
you go, got it.
Peace officer.
No, you don't kind of have to.
I don't know.
prove
It was
Why don't you
dark
just
outside
This is
after I
again.
woke
This is
up,
a civil
so
case.
it
He's
had
already
been
been charged criminally
hours.
for what he
Corpse.
did. So this is just them
Just me to get
civilly
up, Jesus.
trying to.
One doesn't want to sit beside me.
And,
Sounds like
So, did the doctors explain what surgery you had performed on you?
They explained to me
So
that it was Dr.
I'm
Bishop
the one like probably gonna win it.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Came in and explained to me that they had taken my leg below the knee due to its being absolutely destroyed and unrepairable.
I'm not
engaged,
Objection,
stupid
Your Honor.
ass.
That is outside the scope of the witness's abilities,
Why the fuck Gutter
expertise,
gets they
and
probably
knowledge
said
to be able
Gutter's
to
so
comment
ugly he
on
gets to keep his
the
mask on,
condition of
actually.
his leg and what the doctor did.
It's actually not, Your Honor, because it is his own medical
She
history
cooking
who
right now.
Mr. Lane would have the best knowledge of giving. A witness is able to give their own medical history if it is their own, not someone else's.
Your Honor, in fact, counselor is incorrect. He cannot speak to an injury in which he didn't witness, in which he has just told on stand that he was unconscious for and has no memory of the recollection from after the accident to the hospital. He only is speaking to the third party, the doctor, and also giving a narrative that his knee was absolutely destroyed. We don't know that without a doctor or a medical report.
It's true.
There's
It's not
medical
wrong.
reports
He
on
is.
file, Mr. Mills, and I'd also want to remind you
Well,
that
maybe
he
you
did
should
state
reference them instead of
Sir,
asking him the question.
If you,
That's my
instead of being
point.
combative, how about I let you speak, you let me I asked him questions,
I don't
and
see
he
you.
even stated that he threw up on Shepard after looking at his leg, in which he witnessed the injury of his leg at the time.
We're down below.
Objection,
I
Your
don't
Honor.
see
He's testifying now.
Right on.
All right, let's go one objection at a time, shall we?
Sure thing.
No.
All right. So, with regard to
Everyone hates
the
Gutter.
medical reports, I would ask you to rephrase and specifically mention.
There's
medical
that guy who
reports
sits in
your
the middle seat,
questioning
always
if
has to
you
go to the
want use
bathroom.
them. And I would also
But that's the
Then-
point.
caution you against testifying unless you
want us to
witness
take our
do the
masks off.
testifying. So we'll actually sustain both of those.
Arguably, Your Honor, I was not testifying. I was recanting
agree
the
with his
testimony
statement.
to Mr. Miller. That's not testifying. That's explaining how he's incorrect.
I do not believe that those exact quotes was said, Your Honor, and that's why I claimed he was testifying.
Oh, hi, Donnie.
Donnie says like a bitch.
Would you care to rephrase your questions? With
I love
regard to
Donnie.
Colonel
How's it
Lane's
going?
injury, then?
It's doing good.
No, Your Honor, because I quoted Mr. Lane verbatim. He stated perfectly that he threw up on Shepard after looking at his leg on the ambulance ride to the hospital. So Mr. Mills may not have been paying attention, but that is his own fault of his own.
Your Honor, I was paying attention just fine. The witness on multiple occasions said that he didn't remember much after he woke up. He didn't remember when he got to the hospital. He said that multiple times.
So take it on cross, Mr. Mills.
I'm objecting, Mr. Atwater. I don't want to teach you the law. The judge can do that.
Just arguing.
I do recall Mr. Lane's, Colonel Lane's testimony as saying that he threw up on the other officer with him on Shepard. So I will take that as a direct quote. And let's just move on from all of this. Mr. Mills, you can cover anything you object with in cross. Let's just move on with this line of questioning, shall we?
Understood. Colonel Lane, did Bishop ever go over your medical, the procedures that were performed on?
Yes.
So if I showed you your medical report, would you be able to read it and determine whether that is an accurate representation of what procedures?
I'm Miss
were
Cutter.
performed?
Objection, Your Honor. He is not a medical professional. He cannot attest to whether or not that is accurate or not.
No, stop that shit right now.
Are there specific questions you wish to ask him with regard
Oh
to
my
his
God.
medical report, rather than just having him read it out?
I am just trying to get him to enter the medical report into evidence, Your Honor, as we do not have Bishop here today.
It's entered as evidence. I can see it and I can read it. So if there's specific questions you have about it, you can reference it. It's already been entered into evidence.
Obviously not if Mr. Mills is going to object every 2 seconds, Your Honor.
Bro,
I
you're
have the
getting
right
thrown
to
out the
object,
court,
Your
bro.
Honor.
Why is he so pressed?
You thought he's depressed?
All right, let's keep commentary in the balcony quiet, please. I don't want to have to start issuing contempt, please.
Apologies,
If
Your
you have
Honor.
a
Apologies.
conversation, please step out.
My apologies.
All right. So I'm sustaining the objection if you want to ask specific questions that tie into the medical report. The medical report is already entered into evidence.
Okay, perfect. Hey, Colonel Lane, when you woke up in the ICU, did you have a leg? Or correction, did you have 2 legs?
No.
Which leg was missing?
He's
The
learning.
left.
Did you have this leg before you, when you woke up that morning?
Yes.
Did you have that leg before you were on the side of the highway on Los Santos Freeway?
Yes.
I'm ready for a bank truck, you guys told me.
Colonel, as a result of these injuries, did you miss work at all?
Yes, I did.
Okay. About how many days of work did you miss?
11.
11 days? How many hours a day would you say you work?
6.
6 hours. All right. And how much does an officer of how much does the colonel of San Andreas State Police make per hour?
5,000.
Okay, Colonel. So at 11 days, 6 hours a day, 5,000. Does $330,000 sound correct in what you are missing from work itself?
Yep.
I need a calculator.
Tuttle, do you have a calculator that you could pass him for me by chance?
I got a phone, so I can.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Yes, the math adds up to $330,000.
Thank you, Colonel.
Thank you. There you go.
We're at this court case.
Colonel, after you woke up in the
Come on
ICU,
now.
were you surprised by the incident that had happened?
Of course, I think anybody would be.
Does this have any effect on your day-to-day, your life?
Yes.
Are you still currently struggling with this today?
Yes.
All right. And you stated to your understanding before, and I just want to clarify that they did catch who they believed had done this, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And that is how we identified Mr. North here today?
Yes.
All right. No further questions, Your Honor. You're whispering, Mr.
Mr. Lane, first question. Do you know who I am?
Tony Mills.
How do you know me?
I had a long-standing working relationship with you for a time at the commissioner's office. So, yeah.
Excellent. And during that time, did you regularly work 6-hour shifts every day of the week?
No, not every day.
Oh. Then how many days would you say?
6.
Oh, 6 days of the week? And you swear this to be accurate in front of the court?
Depending on the week. By the average, yes.
Right. So, Mr. Lane, you're telling me you work 6 days a week for every month preceding today's date. For this month, January, and December.
That's not what he said. He said on average.
No.
No, you didn't. So, okay. So do you, on average, what would you say you work in a week?
6
over these last 3 months.
6 days. That's what he just said.
5 days.
You're backtracking.
5 days. And you swear that to be accurate in front of the court?
It's an approximation. As I said, it depends on the week.
Okay. Let's go through the weeks, Mr. Lane. How about the week of January 1st?
January 1st was when I believe that was the day I got back to work.
You believe or you know?
I'm not sure. Enlighten me.
How about the week of January 7th?
What about the week of January 7th?
Nah, how much did you work the week of January 7th, Mr. Lane?
I do not recall.
Ah, funny. How about the week, Mr. Lane, of January 14th?
Do not recall.
January 21st?
Do not recall.
January 28th?
Do not recall.
February 4th?
Do not recall.
Ah. How about February 12th?
I do not recall.
February 19th?
Worked yesterday and today.
Do not recall.
So, Mr. Lane, you do not recall what you've worked this week or the week prior?
No.
Ah, funny. Mr. Lane, where were you parked on the highway?
I was in the left lane, in the southbound lanes. That's where the ambulance was pressed against the divider.
How far into the lane were you, Mr. Lane?
My vehicle was pulled out, angled to the right. I would say the front bumper was just straddling over the dotted line. The right lane was clear. The left lane is the one I was blocking, which is where the ambulance was.
Right. So you were encumbering the entirety of the left lane. Were you touching the white lines or no?
I don't believe the bumper was crossing the dotted line.
Okay. And would you say that your car was on a complete angle or partial?
Could you elaborate on that?
Was your car on a complete angle or in partial angle?
I mean, everything's an angle.
I still don't understand the question,
Yeah.
but I will say that
180 degrees is an angle. That's straight.
At a 2 o'clock position, as if 12 o'clock being the southbound straight line.
And where was the vehicle pointed?
South.
And you say it's at a 2 o'clock. Does that mean that the vehicle you were on the opposing lane of traffic pointed towards the oncoming lane of traffic?
Negative. It was pointed towards the
Correct lanes of travel.
west. So if a vehicle were to hit mine, it would bounce and go into the other lane instead of go towards the median.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go work there right now.
Are you trained, Mr. Lane, so that your car will be propelled into oncoming traffic if hit by an opposing vehicle?
No, that's why the vehicle was angled towards the side of the road, not
You're
the
gonna
median.
call somebody else, Scuttle.
Understood. You were southbound. In the southbound lane, you say you're in the left lane.
Yep.
Yes.
Did you mean that you're in the northbound lane, Mr. Lane?
No. No, we were in the fast lane of the southbound travel way. It's a 4-lane road.
I understand. What I'm not getting is you're saying that you were in the left lane.
Yep.
Going southbound.
Yep.
You say you were pointed at a 2 o'clock position.
Yep.
Which would angle you towards oncoming traffic.
No.
But you're telling me.
Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered. He's asking the same questions repeatedly.
Let me see if I can help something. Counselor Mills, would you want to illustrate this on the screens?
I could, Your Honor.
I could provide you a whiteboard as well, if that would help.
Wait, well, the whiteboard would be better, actually.
Okay, I will
Yeah, let
provide
me
you a
get that.
whiteboard.
I could illustrate it if you'd like.
Excuse me, bailiff.
Yo, Abby, what's up?
There you go. Let's have a little game of Pictionary.
You can stand back there. You're good.
Has it got an A in it?
Oh, perfect.
Perfect. That's a much better view, isn't it?
Agreed.
All right, Mr. Lane. So,
Yes,
Absolutely.
you'd like to help him. Let's work together on this, shall we?
absolutely. So, you were standing on the highway. We'll say the right is northbound coming from Los Angeles, and the left is the southbound.
Okay.
Now, you draw your car the way it was. The solid line's the concrete medium.
Okay, so you're telling me the left side is the southbound lane?
Absolutely.
Damn, that's a good drawing. Respect.
Okay. So, Mr. Lane, you told me that you were not pointing your car into oncoming traffic.
It's correct. That's not oncoming traffic.
Oncoming traffic would be traffic coming towards you.
Yes.
from the
Yes.
oncoming lanes, from the southbound lanes.
So, lane traffic would be traversing southbound.
Yeah, but it's not oncoming.
Yes.
That's incoming traffic.
It would also be going northbound on the other side of the road. I misunderstood your question then.
Right. So you're telling me that you were trained this in law enforcement
Yes.
to park this way?
To block an accident in the freeway, yes. Would I don't understand. Are you saying I should leave the ambulance in the middle of the road for someone to get?
Yeah, like
Nope, that's not what I'm saying at
Potentially
all.
with the patient in the ambulance?
Objection beyond the scope. We're
Also,
arguing
objection,
SOPs now.
Also, objection, Your Honor. The witness is hostile. Permission to treat as such.
I mean,
He is arguing with me.
he is arguing. So
you're on cross. Just lead if you want to.
I'm gonna argue against that, Your Honor, as he's being argumentative back himself and confusing the witness.
there's been quite a bit
Oh,
of
of
back
course
and
you
forth. I
are.
was hoping that the whiteboard would settle this down. I understand you are cross-examining him. You are given certain leniencies. I will give your witness, Colonel Lane, one warning to answer questions that are posed to you in a calm and rational tone of voice. If it happens again and the counselor makes another request to treat you as hostile, I will grant it.
Absolutely. Also, Your Honor, I would appreciate if you could remind counsel that it's my job to be argumentative.
Yes, that's why I said you are given certain leniencies when you're cross-examining, which may come across slightly hostile. I will remind that to everyone in the court. And I will again ask the witness to answer the questions as calmly and rationally as possible and to not be combative back. However, if it happens again, I will honor your request to treat him as hostile.
Your Honor. You may have a seat, Mr. Lane.
Do you have any further use for the whiteboard?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Okay, we'll leave it up.
Mr. Lane. Were there any photos of the placement of your vehicle?
Not for myself. I'm unsure if any officers on scene took any.
Excellent, thank you. And you were not conscious on scene?
Not after the incident happened.
Right. Did you ever witness my client?
Not specific. I saw someone. They had a mask, so I cannot say for sure and for certain that is the driver of the vehicle.
Are you aware if my client was Mirandized?
I'm not aware.
Objection relevance.
That has a lot of relevance, Your Honor. It's to impeach the witness testimony that has been put into evidence belonging to Mr. Pike. If Mr. Pike cannot fulfill a simple police task such as Mirandization, how can his testimony be seen as accurate?
Beyond the scope of Mr. Lane's testimony.
I'm only asking, Your Honor, if he's aware. He said no. That's all. And I would say it's in perfect scope of Mr. Lane's capabilities as a law enforcement officer.
I'm going to use this
who
shit.
is very seasoned. Answer a question regarding Mirandization.
If they're not able to use their basic police duty and
That
write a
is-
report, how am I supposed to trust their
He's the
testimony?
colonel of the state police. I think he would be able to speak expertly on.
Your Honor, please don't allow Mr. Mills to confuse you. Mr. Lane is also stating he was unconscious on the scene. He would be unable to tell you if Pike Mirandized the individual at all.
Your Honor, this
So
sounds like
he's
a
not
great
asking
thing
you.
for
He's not,
his re-examination.
I wasn't finished. Mr. Mills. So he is trying to get you to state that he is asking expert questions, but he's asking actually asking opinion.
I'm actually confused because I don't have Pike listed as a witness here.
He is not. He's simply listed on the police report, Your Honor, which is basically them submitting him as a witness statement by proxy of the police report.
I'll allow you to go ahead and continue with your questions.
I think they lost this. I think this goes to the state. Or to whoever. I don't think this goes to Lane.
Excuse me, can you hear me all right?
Absolutely.
I will allow you to go ahead and continue with your question. I would suggest that you save questions of your nature, Counselor Atwater, for your redirect.
They're not questions, Your Honor. They're objections.
I-
It's testimony that shouldn't be allowed in regardless. He's not asking Colonel Lane as an expert opinion as a colonel what Mirandization is or about Miranda. Asking if Colonel
I'm
Lane
simply
had
asking
any
if
knowledge.
he heard of the Mirandization of my client. He could have been a witness to that, Your Honor.
It would be
And he's
hearsay.
saying that he was not.
Exactly. We're just further cementing, Your Honor, just so Mr. Atwater can be clear on what he's objecting to. I am trying to establish a pattern, Your Honor, that Mr. Lane was not conscious during this period of time, while also impeaching the witness testimony of Mr. Pike. That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
If this is part of your narrative, I will allow it, but you'll have a short lease, so I will go ahead and overrule that objection.
Absolutely, Your Honor. I do perfect on leashes. Mr. Lane.
I could live my whole life not knowing that. Go ahead.
I knew he was a fur.
What?
Go ahead.
Relatable.
Have you ever been the victim of a campaign by a gang to disparage your name?
Objection. Relevance. The campaign of a
I'm
gang has nothing to
impeaching
do with the
testimony
traffic
of the
accident.
witness, Your Honor. That's completely relevant.
He did not testify to anything about a gang.
Does he have to, Your Honor?
I said I would give you a short leash. I fail to see how this is relevant. I'm
Yeah.
actually going to sustain Atwater's objection.
Okay, I have the next question. Mr. Lane, have you ever had any incidents within the last 6 months in the police force that would lead you
Become a
to
target.
believe your life was in danger?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Yes.
Have any of them been by gangs?
Yeah, there we
Yes.
go. That's your way.
Have
of
any of
it.
them
Objection,
been by
relevance.
gangs in green?
This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor.
Your Honor, this has to do with the credibility of the witness. This witness in front of me. It has everything to do with it. And I'd argue that this is public knowledge.
I'd let him have it.
I'm
This is his way to go.
Your Honor, this has to do with his service. He was
I-
on duty.
I understand. I'm working my way through your questions. I'll actually overrule this objection.
Yeah.
You did lay the groundwork for
Yeah,
it,
exactly.
but again, I will urge you to please get to your point because this is a little bit of a reach.
Excellent. Mr. Lane, have you ever threatened the life of anyone that wears green?
Have I threatened the life?
Yes.
I'm not staying for this. It's about my son. I'm getting
Yes.
out of here. Move.
Who in particular?
Market. I believe his name is Marcus Archuis.
Rest in peace.
How many times did you do this, Mr. Lane?
Oh, numerous times. It was involving an incident.
What was that incident in the briefest terms?
He was driving a bulldozer around the city, destroying property, and we told him if he did not stop, that lethal force would be taken against him. I said it on the bullhorn numerous times. He did not stop, and lethal action was taken against him, which resulted in his death.
Was the retaliation for this from Marcus Artorius' family, gang, or friends?
Yes.
Did you threaten anyone's life, Colonel Lane,
That's a result of
in the
this
process of that retaliation?
Yeah.
I do not recall.
I'm going to object again, Your Honor. We're talking about a vehicle accident here, and we're going back
All right.
several
Yep.
months ago now.
Your Honor, he brought Mr. Lane to the stand as a
Done.
witness. He's expecting the court to take the witness testimony of Mr. Lane seriously, which means that I have the right within this court to put Mr. Lane to the test and his credibility. And seeing
Okay,
that he was on duty at the time, I should have the full ability to be able to attack his service record, as the majority of the evidence that is put against my client here is from the police force and Mr. Lane. This has everything to do with his job.
And Tony, you have threatened multiple people on multiple occasions.
Objection, Your Honor.
I also want to make a motion, Your Honor. I want a
I'm not on
motion to
trial here.
strike Tony Mills as the lawyer, as he is not fit for duty since he committed fraud upon this court when he faked his own death.
This guy a moron?
Objection, Your Honor. I never faked my own death. That's unfounded.
Okay, so this is where, could I have both of the counselors to the sidebar, please?
I can see his bald spot from up here.
Colonel Lane, would you mind sitting
I would have
over,
gotten contempt for a
in
comment like
booth
that.
next to title for a moment?
He's just
Thank you.
mad that he doesn't know if his own client has a leg.
He's malding.
What the fuck?
Hey, check this out.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Great. You got any popcorn?
Have you ever?
What relevancy does this have
I
to
don't-
getting completely fucking nailed by a vehicle?
What tweet?
Hi, Riker.
Olive,
Are you?
got any popcorn?
Okay, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll hear it, I guess.
Hi, Riker. Hi, Anderson.
Definitely blows this case for PD, for sure.
What?
I just said hi. It's me, AJ. You guys like my overall?
The fuck?
You guys like my overall?
I think
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They just.
Something to be done outside of my courtroom. That's not here and now, Atwater.
Hello. Wada, seeing how I'm bodying you in the
Again, you're
courtroom
gonna
right
get
now, I
consent
think
to
I'm
stop
more
it.
than fit.
He says he's bodying you.
Jesus.
Whenever
So let me make this
one of the
completely
lawyers are
clear to
gonna get
both of
thrown
you,
out.
all right?
This is how this,
This is
gonna
your
end.
primary witness. You had all the time,
Marco.
and you will get a second chance.
They're racing to get
Refute
thrown out.
the testimony that is given in cross. That is part
Hello.
of the redirect position. So you will have time to handle this, but this is
kinda curious
also
of what he's
his
gonna ask
job and his due diligence to his client to try to tear down the narrative that you've already built. That's simple back and forth. It's legal tennis.
AJ, you do that one more time, man. That's contempt. I'm telling you.
Alright,
Shepard,
sorry,
did you
brother.
get hit by the car or like by a
Hey, is there going to be an intermission?
This is an open court case.
Well,
You
then,
can
like,
leave at
yeah.
any time.
God.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were the usher. Sorry.
No.
Hey, officer, you want any fruit snacks?
No.
I heard he's got bomb fruit snacks.
About when you were on duty like fucking 6 weeks ago, how are you supposed to remember how long you were working?
No, he's asking you. No, he's asking you because you're going for money based on your shift pattern.
But
That's
the
why.
thing is,
Like, if you wanted to work, you weren't able to, right? So it's still.
He's just trying to big dick the courtroom. I knew this was what was gonna happen.
He's also like targeting your memory
For a
and
possibility
your
of
ability to recall. Which is expected.
Did you
He
really
almost
puke on
died.
Shepard?
Yes.
Nice. What did you have
All
for
over
lunch
my
that
boot
day?
barn boots.
What did you eat for lunch that day? Like, what was it? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good with that.
Objection.
I mean, it didn't really bother me that much at the time because I was in shock. So like, at least I had that going for me. So am I. They're just arguing with each other while we're trying to like deal with the traffic accidents.
They got beef.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, waiting for it. Did you see the driver though, Shepard? Like you like
A guy in black with a full face mask, like everybody does around the city.
true.
I can't identify it as the guy sitting over there, other than police records.
How did he get arrested?
He flew out the windshield and was incapacitated.
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
put him in an ambulance. He got taken to MRPD. I think he pled guilty, didn't he?
He did.
Well,
Then
then
what the fuck? What are we arguing here then?
I don't know.
If he did
Your
it,
guess
he
is
pled
as good as
guilty.
mine.
What? So what's the debate here?
This is ridiculous.
So we're not debating
Yeah,
if
sure.
he did it. We're debating if like you deserve.
I
the
don't know
money.
what we're debating.
All right, Colonel Lane, if you'd like to return.
Mr. Lane, did Mr. Artorias' family, gang, or friends attempt to retaliate against you?
Yes.
Did you make any threats on any of their lives? At any point?
I don't recall.
Was this gang the FDF?
Yes, I believe so.
Mr. Lane, was there a formal complaint placed against you for this incident?
I believe there was. It was a long time ago.
Did the commissioner's office handle this complaint, Mr. Lane?
I'm unsure. Due to me being the chief at the time, I would assume they would have.
Did you post a text message belonging to one of the gang members of the FDF publicly on Twitter?
I don't recall.
Your Honor, I would like to introduce evidence to impeach the witness. It's a tweet that
I'm
Mr.
gonna
Lane...
object on hearsay. He doesn't have any proof that that's Lane's Twitter account.
I absolutely do, Your Honor. I will share it with Your Honor, and you can make your own judgment.
Will you please share it with the counsel for the plaintiff as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
I got it, Your Honor.
A lot of lawyers on. Holy shit.
I would ask you what proof you have that this is in fact Colonel Lane's Twitter account.
Your Honor, this was pulled in relation to a Commissioner's Office investigation into the conduct and internal affairs of Mr. Lane. This was submitted as evidence to myself personally, actually, by one Slinky of the FDF, a late friend of mine.
I'm gonna
this
object.
has been verified and was pulled that Mr. Lane was the owner of the Twitter account, etc. Mr. Lane was investigated thoroughly for this. This was all given to the FDF and was public knowledge as a result of the investigation. There was a full press conference at the front of MRPD steps. This is all public knowledge.
I'm gonna object. None of this sounds familiar to me at all, Your Honor.
I'm curious how you still have this official documentation in your possession when you're no longer commissioner.
Your Honor, this was given to me by the FDF. This was not something that was taken from the Commissioner's office, and I would like to remind you I was not fired. I resigned.
I understand that, but if it was released as part of an official investigation by the commissioner's office.
This was released publicly, Your Honor, after. It was to engage transparency with the gangs of Los Santos and try to lower hostilities with the FDF.
25,000.
And on what date was this publicly released?
This was 5 months ago, Your Honor.
We're not arguing that.
If it was released publicly, I have to allow it into evidence. It becomes public knowledge at that point.
Mr. Lane, do you remember who sent you this text message?
Matthew.
No, I do not recall.
You don't recall that this was an FDF member who sent this text message to you?
I don't recall this message at all.
You don't recall an investigation into your conduct from the commissioner's office?
No, I do recall that, but I don't recall ever receiving this text message.
Is that right?
Yes.
Got it. Do you remember placing this tweet?
Please, the 5th.
Your Honor, seeing this is civil court,
It is civil court. It's civil court, so there's no criminal charges here?
Your Honor, I'm going to make a very respectful correction. If he feels that he could be incriminated by anything he says in his testimony, he has the right to plead the 5th. It is still a right to remain
But
silent.
he's bringing the case. He can't plead the 5th. This is his case.
Yes, but this has nothing to do with that. He can plead the 5th to a question that would incriminate him, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
We're here for a car accident. We're not here for the murder of our truest.
I would like to point out, Your Honor, that pleading the 5th in a civil case can be used as an opportunity to impeach the witness itself in civil court. He does not have to testify, but this does impeach his credibility.
That is all true. If he pleads the 5th, then we can't use this testimony. I'll tell you what, I'm going to call a recess. We're going to call a 5-minute recess and allow
Yeah, I don't think he's
plaintiff
winning.
and the
I don't think
counsel for
Lane's
the
winning.
plaintiff to have a discussion about this.
Your Honor, your hard cutoff's in 10 minutes. I don't think we're going to get anywhere with this recess.
I understand that, but this is ongoing, so this is what it is. This is not my ideal, but this is what it is.
We can pause until tomorrow night, Your Honor.
No.
In this case, I would have to, sequester Colonel Lane for 24 hours, and I don't think I can do that. We will do a 5-minute recess, and then we can discuss this. But I want the plaintiff and his counsel to have a discussion about what this means if the witness pleads the 5th here. So court will be in recess for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Colonel Lane.
An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device. An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Dude, mute your phone, please.
Answer your fucking phones. Yeah. Oh, you look normal.
You don't. This is kind of wild.
This is disgusting.
That's super wild.
You don't.
He's still
legitimate strategy.
He's trying to invalidate him as a witness.
By incriminating himself.
He's trying to. He's trying to invalidate him as a witness in his own case.
Oh.
Yeah, but why
Hey,
is the judge
how's it going?
allowing
What's
this?
going?
Like,
Y'all
I
straight?
don't
Y'all good?
understand.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, he said RC's hungry. I'm good.
It's a really good line of
I
questioning.
know.
He's laying foundation, and then he just.
What is that?
It's for I'm doing garbage. I'm a garbage man. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
We just dealing.
No lie.
To
Oh, you're good now.
Him losing his own
Wait, who?
leg?
Tony's kind
The
of
leg is gone.
Dude, it's been back and forth. It's actually been pretty good.
It's been really interesting.
It's funny as fuck. I've been upstairs.
Do it for me. Shut up.
Regardless, this is about.
Bro, Ryan.
It's because he knows he has
Excuse
no
me.
fucking case.
Yeah, he's just
The
trying to
guy pled
bully
guilty.
Lane out of the.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry, let me just check my diary real quick.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't know if I have anything.
But definitely faster.
Hey,
than
hold up.
Webster's ability to convict somebody.
About 10:30 p.m. I need to be out of town.
Eastern?
Yeah, 10:30 p.m. at Eastern.
Excuse me.
I need it. This is fucking ridiculous.
I can't get up.
Thank you. What the hell?
Can I sit back here with you guys? I'm always quiet.
Hello.
How's it alive?
Move. Get the fuck out the way, AJ. Move.
Oh,
Fucking stink, man. Move. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. I mean,
Nash, I got some stuff.
Meet wherever the truck
I got some
is.
stuff. So I got some stuff for you. Oh. It's actually material.
Rico, did you get rid of your mustache? Just seeing things.
Thank you. I just hadn't been able to hear anyone on radio, and I checked.
Oh, I had to jump on a different radio.
Oh.
They have Donnie with them. It's near Cass.
That's a grown ass man though. Go catch some mice or something.
I'm surprised if this dude even walks back in the court.
Anybody got any A boosts?
No!
Wait, what about A-boost?
A boost check.
All rise for the justice. I believe we're missing.
Missing the plaintiff and his counsel.
Let me go get him.
They got cooked.
Would you
I
go
don't think
check?
they're coming
Thank
back.
you. Got it.
Hello.
Shit. Sam, please toss the chicken in the toilets.
What?
Apologies for the delay. We're just waiting for the plaintiff and his counsel to return.
Yeah, so is Harlow. We have 30 minutes at
Yep.
Okay.
If not, we might be doing this tomorrow. I'm going to try and finish up your questioning before we do a continuance, though.
All rise for the justice.
All right, I'm going to call court back into session. Colonel Lane, if you would please be seated. Counselor Mills, questions back to you.
Okay. Mr. Lane, did you ever express a desire to raid the FDF to teach them a lesson?
Is it 2 questions in there or 1?
That's 1.
No.
You never did. Not 1 time.
I wanted to raid them.
Did you congratulate anyone on the raid of the Vanilla Unicorn?
I don't recall.
Was there an altercation at the hospital after the raid of the Vanilla Unicorn that you were part of?
Yes.
Could you explain the altercation that took place?
There were. Is this after the Vanilla Unicorn?
Yes.
Okay. There were numerous individuals who were brought to the hospital with gunshots from FDF. More individuals showed up from FDF to say their goodbyes. I believe. I don't recall how many of them passed away due to the raid on the VU, but others showed up, and I don't recall what was said or who said what, but it turned into a shooting in the morgue area and by the surgery rooms.
Does this result in the death of a member of the FDF?
I believe it did.
For the record, Your Honor, it did result in the death of an FDF member, Slinky, who made the police report against Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, did you fire your weapon during this incident?
I don't recall.
Mr. Lane, it seems you don't recall a lot of things. Is this normal?
This was a long time ago, and working numerous shifts, things do start to blend together.
Mr. Lane, how long ago was your accident?
It was on the 20th
of January.
December. January, yes.
Are you sure, Mr. Lane?
It was on the 20th, yes.
Of January or December?
January.
Mr. Lane, do you often have times recalling events less than a month ago?
This is fucking disgusting to watch.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
How often would you say you have this issue?
I got the ick.
Often.
How long have you known Andrew Shepard?
Yeah. 4 years.
Has Mr. Shepard ever been reported for any disturbing behavior?
Here we go.
How is this relevant to getting smacked by a car?
Yes.
How often?
Why?
Jesus Christ.
He does have a lengthy disciplinary file.
To do with getting
Ah.
hit by a car.
Has nothing to do with it.
Has Mr. Shepard been honest, completely, 100%, in questioning in relation to his disciplinary file?
Someone has to be.
Yes, he owns up
At
to
their
his
jobs
mistakes.
is-
Excellent.
Can y'all handle the jackass with the bike up there?
And how lengthy would you say that disciplinary file is?
2 to 3 pages.
Oh. I think I read a short novel on my flight back that was about that size. Mr. Lane. Is Mr. Shepard a reliable officer?
Yes.
How so?
What do you mean?
I'm just interested to know how is he reliable as an officer? What makes him reliable?
He's there when you need him to be. He's got your back in any kind of life or death situation. And he's a friendly face to be around.
Would you say Mr. Shepard has your back no matter what?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, what do you believe the limit is to how far he has your back?
Until someone does something that would be immoral.
Ah. So you're calling Mr. Shepard very moral?
Yes, I would say he's a moral individual.
So his 3 pages of disciplinary reports has nothing to do with morality?
No, I believe it has to do with protocol. I'd have to reread over it. I don't handle every disciplinary complaint that comes in from officers. I rarely handle any of them at someone at his level.
Understood. Does Mr. Shepard often fail on procedure or just for those 3 pages?
As of lately, no, he has not had a complaint in a while. That I'm
What's a
aware
while?
of. A few months.
Oh. Excellent. Do you believe that the individual who struck you on the highway did so with intent to hurt you?
Objection. Intent isn't relevant to the matter at hand.
Your Honor, it has some relevancy to do. What the counsel is trying to prove at the moment is negligence per se, and he's also trying to prove that a safety officer in the line of duty should be able to sue for their injuries sustained. One of the criteria to be able to sue as a public service officer for injuries sustained in the line of duty is intent. That is one of the 4 criteria.
In other jurisdictions, that hasn't been adopted here yet.
That's just the way it is. You have to prove intent.
I will overrule the hold on.
In the essence of time, Your Honor, go ahead. I'll just break it on cross. It's all I got anyways,
I
apparently.
will overrule the objection.
Could you repeat the question?
I was asking if you believe that the individual who hit you on the highway intended to injure you.
I do not know. I was looking away towards the EMS personnel who had woken up asking if they were okay. So I didn't even see the vehicle. I wouldn't know.
Excellent. Where was Mr. Shepard looking?
He was behind me, so I don't know where he was looking.
Excellent. Are you married, Mr. Lane?
Yes, I am.
What's the name of your wife?
Celeste Lane.
Your Honor, relevance here, please.
I
We're
am
just
impeaching
going
the
down
witness, Your
every.
Honor.
My record is squeaky clean. Colonel Lane's wife is not well. I don't believe that has any bearing, so I'm going to sustain that one.
I mean, Your Honor, I would like permission to be able to go down this line because I have something to point out.
It's been overruled.
A guy with 2 attempted murders is talking about a record. That's funny.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
You're going to need to speak up, Counselor Atwater.
Sorry, I was talking to my client. I wasn't speaking for the court. I'm still waiting on your rule.
It's overruled.
No, I'm going to sustain the objection.
Yeah.
His wife is not on trial here.
Or not
Excellent.
overruled, yes.
Mr. Lane, do you have any affiliations with the Hellhounds Motorcycle Club?
No.
Do you indirectly have affiliations or have had affiliations with the Hellhounds Motorcycle Club?
Define affiliation.
I mean, have you attended drinks with them and your wife? Or have you hung around with them and your wife? Have you engaged with them beyond mere acquaintances?
No.
So you have no friends that have ever been a part of the Hellhounds MC?
No, I would classify them as acquaintances.
Ah.
Who?
Your Honor, I would like to impeach the witness for dishonesty.
Oh my god.
That objection. That's what he's been stating. He's been doing the entire time. Your Honor.
I got him. Dead the rights because
On what
he
grounds?
has because his wife was a member of the Hellhounds MC. Therefore, based on that questioning, Your Honor, he has lied on the stand. He is.
I would
and
like
has
to
been
proof.
affiliated with
I'm
someone
not
who
his
has been a
friend.
former member of the Hellhounds Motorcycle Club.
She isn't a
I'm
friend.
not a friend.
Actually. That's a good...
Arguably, Your
I've
Honor,
never been
it's
his
a wife,
friend.
not a friend. He didn't ask if he had any relatives.
I asked if he had
And
any
also, there's no proof.
affiliations at all.
And if you want to shut up while I speak, please. And he has not provided any proof of this perjury to the witness.
Your Honor, I would ask for Mr. Atwater to speak to me with respect in the courtroom.
Only if you will do the same while I'm speaking, sir.
That is the third time he's told me to shut up.
No,
If Mr.
you
Atwater can't control his
instigated that,
small
dude.
anger, he
Fuck.
should potentially try to relieve it somewhere else.
Oh my
There's no bearing in the courtroom.
Slime ball.
Bailiff, I would like you to charge $5,000 contempt of court to Atwater as warned. You were warned at your opening
Damn, get a little
argument.
broad.
Objection, Your Honor. I was warned about profanity. Shut up is not profanity.
No,
And
you
I
were
was
warned
asking him
about
for
addressing
just stop.
each other respectfully because you waffled on what the counselor was to be called.
So
I warned
is
you then.
cutting me off at every avenue, Your Honor? Is that respect?
It is so. It is
How is
his
he not calling out for his
questioning.
behavior?
You have made objections.
She's in his pocket.
You are. Whoever that is, remove them from the courtroom. I'm not even dealing with this anymore. This is not your moment to shine. This is a court case. If you cannot keep your mouth shut, you are no longer welcome in my courtroom. You are not a lawyer. You are not testifying. This is not your show. Is that clear?
He already left. He left. Yeah, he left.
That said, bailiff, please charge Atwater $5,000 contempt and let's get on with this.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. Your Honor, I'd just like it stated for the record that I asked Mr. Lane very clearly if he had any affiliations whatsoever with the Hellhounds MC or friendships or anything of the such, and he said no. And I asked him multiple times, I rephrased the question multiple times, and he still said no.
And my objection still stands. No proof was brought forward to warrant this impeachment. Just Tony Mills's word.
Your Honor, if we want to continue to impeach the witness, I have no problem pushing this further and proving that his wife was a part of the Hellhounds motorcycle.
That was already sustained on objection.
Not that.
I mean, I would like to see proof that you would know this. That this, I mean, who are the Hellhounds? I don't even think I've ever heard of them.
They're a motorcycle club within the realm of Los Angeles and San Andreas, Your Honor. They literally had a clubhouse here. It's 5 full months
a
ago.
fucking year ago.
Until the walls were taken down.
That's something
Before
so
Millie
far
took our money,
removed.
maybe.
Once Millie took our money, if you want to impeach the witness, I think there are better ways to do it than on something very far removed like that.
It's not that far removed,
There's
Ron.
no record of them ever doing
It's
criminal
literally
gang.
within the same realm as the prior tweets.
They can't be defined as a criminal gang if they have no record of it.
I've been around since.
But those were tweets made directly by this witness, not by his wife. And you want to impeach him because he's married to a woman
No, Your Honor, I want to impeach him because he lied on the stand.
who allegedly was a part of a motorcycle club?
And I'm telling you, Your Honor, he's lied on the stand on the questioning in the courtroom. If the court doesn't find that to be important, I don't know what to tell you.
It's not what I find important, it's what you can prove to me.
And I have no problem proving that the witness lied on the stand, which goes further to impeaching his testimony, which I have no problem doing because he is the main witness of this whole trial.
You won't find any records of the health plans. So you can't prove that I was in it. Oops.
What the fuck? A game of chess?
Clearly wanted clearly.
Your question was specifically acquaintances. You did not ask him if he was aware of the fact that his wife was a member of the Hellhounds Motorcycle Club. So I'm not, that's not a good enough reason in my eyes to impeach this witness.
Your Honor, he's literally perjuring himself on the stand, is the point I'm making. And if he's perjuring himself, that means he's not telling the truth, which therefore makes his testimony
invalid.
Just it diminishes its value to a point that it is no longer relevant.
He's not getting
And as the attorney for my for my client, the whole job I have here is to look at Mr. Lane, who is the main witness for this, and if his testimony is not to a credible look, law enforcement testimony, Your Honor, we both know is held to a higher standard.
Sure.
So I have to attack his testimony. And if he's lying on the stand, that's relevant.
And I've given you leniency to do that, but you're trying to have this entire witness impeached because you ask about an acquaintance as opposed to a wife or
No,
spouse.
Your Honor, I want
or
the
partner?
witness impeached because this is not the first time he's lied on stand. This is multiple times. He's at
It's
least
called
told an untruth on the stand.
Then I would
I'm
like
gonna
to see proof of this.
object because there's no proof of any of that to this date. So now Mr. Mills is possibly committing perjury himself.
I understand what you're trying to
He's
do,
not-
Mr. Mills. This is your job.
Wada, sometimes I wonder if you actually picked up a law book in your entire existence. And that was one of the moments.
Damn, and I get contempt for disrespect.
Hold on. I'm talking. When you sit up here, you get to talk.
I wish I had popcorn.
He'd had to have read the book, Your Honor. I'll take the contempt.
Charge Mr. Mills with another 5,000 contempt of court, bailiff. I will do this all night until you are broke. I'm trying to make a point here. My opinion on your statement is, while I respect that you are doing your job and you're doing an excellent job of doing due diligence to your client, I need to see proof of the fact that you are alleging that the witness lied on the stand before I will consider impeaching his testimony. So with that said, if that is your contention,
Yeah, you just need to
then
prove
I
his wife
suggest
was
you
in the
hold your
Hellhounds.
questions and make a motion when you are done that I can have 24 hours to review, and we will do this as a continuance tomorrow.
Excellent, Your Honor. I will do that, and I will also submit to proving that Mr. Atwater has a small manhood tomorrow as well.
Charge him with another.
You can charge me with
10,000 this time, bailiff.
Fits real good on your mustache, though, doesn't it?
If I could see it.
Small dick
It's like
syndrome.
microbacteria.
10,000
Small
to
dick
Atwater
syndrome.
too. Gentlemen,
Small
I will
dicks at
sanction both of you, and I have your bars up for review if you do not put it together and act professionally. You are held to a higher standard in this court because you are oath sworn to be professional and uphold the law, not sit here like children and make dick jokes at each other. Is that
And I
clear?
thought the clowns
Absolutely.
left
I
the court.
apologize, Your Honor. I was inappropriate.
Small dick say what?
But if we're going to be held to such a high standard that we have to reach, could we please get a footstool from Mr. Atwater?
100K in my life. Not gonna lie.
Mr. Mills, it's going to be hard to hear you from the depths of hell you're going to after everything you've ever done.
So are we ever going to talk about the car crash again? Or?
Yeah, where's the car crash in all of this,
Let me
guys?
make this abundantly clear to both counselors. The next outburst comes with jail time with my contempt. Are we clear now?
That's the way to go.
Almost, Your Honor. I have one question.
Does it involve a car crash?
Is this on Atwood?
You may proceed.
0?
Yeah, this is
Like ATW 0.
What's he gonna say?
I believe you're just as clear as the prosecution's arguments and evidence are going to be clear from the fucking board when this is over.
Objection. There's no prosecution. This is a civil case. That would be a criminal case.
The
Pick up your own
plaintiff.
law book, Mr. Mills. I'll take the jail time for that one.
Send him.
That's fair.
I'm officially calling this case into continuance. We will reconvene at the original start time for today's court case tomorrow, 9:30 Eastern Los Santos time. Counselors, I would like you both in
stand on
chambers with
motherfucking
me
business.
And for
People
5
are
minutes at the
on
end.
Twitter are sending him the amount of his.
Your Honor, that's at least 100 times longer than Mr. Rottweiler has ever lasted.
Damn. He really wants that last word.
Rosa, the mayor,
Oh, he
tweeted
always
that.
does. That's why he held a press
Damn.
conference. when he
My
resigned, remember?
Talk your shit. Talk your
Bailiff,
shit.
would you come in with us, please?
Yo, you've got us, bye.
All for a car crash, bro. What the hell's going on?
People on Twitter are
Damn.
I want that guy as my
What's the
lawyer.
case? Like,
I'm fine.
You got more than
I'm down for that.
That's
need
my
to have a lawyer
fucking
after
lawyer.
this.
Hey, what's the box input?
Remind me to never hire either of them as my lawyer.
Why would you ever do that? You got Reese.
Christ. Yeah, I know.
That's
I'm
better
just
than
saying, you know, if
reality TV.
Reese isn't available, remind me to never hire either of them as my lawyer.
I'll represent you. Okay, I'll keep going. He said, hey, Paul, me and then fucking.
I think he left.
Nash sent him 100K?
Oh.
What the?
Wait, big man's that you?
Yeah, these.
Wait, hold on. What's that big man?
She's putting up with a lot of bullshit.
You're not wrong.
She kept a cooler head than I would. I'm so glad.
Bye, Aaron.
Bye. I'm gonna go throw some money.
Nice pants.
Put my yellow page ad up. What is this?
Hey, guy. This is Captain Morgan with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Are you available for a cell call at MRPD?
Okay. Guy need to find a ride over there, but gotta be there soon.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, guy. I appreciate it.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Abby. Can Guy get the ride
Yeah,
to
Guy.
MRPD? Guy have cell call.
Pardon?
Can Guy get the ride
Oh,
to
yeah, I can-
MRPD?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. That car all the way up in Sandy?
No, that's okay, mate. Don't stress. I'll get you there.
Thank you.
How are you anyway, Guy?
That good. Got really interested by that court case.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've marked the continuance for tomorrow on the city calendar, so.
Guy not here, unfortunately, so Guy have to watch court cameras.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Guy excited to see how it go.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Okay.
Okay, mate.
Thank you.
No worries, Guy. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Captain Morgan.
Guy in lobby.
In the lobby? Okay, I'll come grab you.
Okay.
All right, come on, guy.
Okay.
All right. Go get your cuffs.
Yeah.
All right, right in here.
Exact same fucking thing.
Ma'am, I'm just gonna go run your gun real quick and I'll be right with you,
Fucking
okay?
street name is Super Trooper.
Hey. Hey, cutie. You back?
Hey, Iris.
Hey, guy.
Hi.
All right.
Hey, you're a lawyer
We
now?
just got here, so I just have to get her charges written up and
Oh,
everything for you. If you
shit,
just want to chat with her real quick.
Okay, that sounds good.
Hey.
All right, I'm just gonna run her gun real quick.
Hey, Richie.
Hi, what's your name?
Congratulations.
My name's Riley.
Riley, okay.
Sorry.
Congratulations. Give Guy's story of what happened from beginning to end. I just need honest story.
Okay.
come back.
Till like before I change my outfit or after?
Guy not know any of stories, so anything that you think
Okay,
need be told.
so I was sitting passenger in a black 9F that was being chased by cops to help get another man away from the cops. And then it flipped, and I got tased, and here we are.
Okay, why were you being chased?
I don't know why he was being chased. I was just trying to be a good friend, you know? Help him out.
Okay, so he being chased and he picked you up?
No, I got a car,
Okay.
and I picked him up. But I was in the passenger seat, I just threw him keys quick.
Okay, so you bring him car.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you not know why he being charged or being chased?
No, I was just being a good friend, okay?
Okay, so he called you or say on the radio?
Yeah,
What
on the
he
radio
said?
said he needed help.
Just, I
He
need
was
help?
getting chased and he needs to pick
Okay.
up.
Pick up, okay. It's hard to get story without report. Anything, okay, so you pick him up, you get in passenger and you give him keys.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what happened?
Then we were driving around and he flipped the 9F by autos. And we got out on foot. I got tased a few times and got cuffed. But the cops forgot their cuffs, which is kind of funny. But now I'm here and it's not very funny.
Okay, it sounds like very minimal charge. What
Okay,
guy
like-
think they're going to give you?
Keeping your gun because it's on another we call it scene, so it's gonna
Hey,
be
Morgan,
just held
nice
as
to meet you.
evidence.
Accessory to whatever he did?
But I'll let you keep your
Might
license this
be
time. But if we
felony
do see you
obstruction?
doing it at another scene, there's gonna be a
Yeah.
different conversation.
Okay,
You
now, like,
have-
what if my gun comes back and it's like hot? Then what? I don't know if it will, but what if?
If it do come back as hot and it come back to certain case, you probably catch charge for those case. But we talk about that after if it happens. Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Is that who I think it is?
What's up? How are you?
Yeah. So guys,
Hello. How are you?
You have any criminal
Uh,
history?
Here and there, yeah.
I have
at least,
one
at least a few days a week.
Okay.
Dude,
I
I'm
don't
not
remember.
actually in a boy band. I don't know where that
Okay,
came from.
Guy will find that out.
I think the commissioner was just trolling me.
Are you gonna be one of the super troopers?
He's in a boy band.
You mean, am I going to be one of the W
Yes,
Cop
he's
Super
got his
Trooper
voice
RoboCops?
can
Yeah,
you hear it?
that's me.
He does.
Well, I meant like, are you going to state troopers?
Oh, I don't know.
Built
You're
as
gonna go
model,
blend
man.
people
Look
up
at
with,
him.
Air One.
I love it.
Dude, I should.
We tried
can't
earlier.
actually
I need to
fly
go get
Air
food
One.
really
I'm way
quick.
too afraid of heights.
All right, darling.
Oh,
You're
come on,
looking at
Moto, man. It's so much fun.
one
Everyone
time
hates you.
I'm Moto
two times
suited.
the use of a
I'll
criminal
come ride with
Guy
us,
have
man. It's so much
charges?
fun. Everyone hates you and tries to run you over.
It's
Hey,
felony obstruction and evading.
Hold on, actually
But
one.
that's just because I looked at Hayes
Which
one day when I was
check
driving
the
out.
over there at the other one.
Hey,
we didn't
Yeah,
do
I mean,
Moto.
you can't really
anything
paint it
so
any other way.
just
than
one
the-
and one.
Guy might be able to.
How do you plead?
Oh,
Guilty.
okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because let
I've
me
been
give you
Moto
your
served
stuff.
for 3 days, man. I've already got hits on me.
I'm gonna be putting this in a
Because they
kill
were
box. You
coming-
begin at the OC.
I've got-
Do
I've
you
been
know
there 4
how
times
to
in the
get your
last 2
stuff?
days.
I might end up with
Yes.
a hit on me because I posted the Michael Jordan
Guys
I'm back
think
Thank you.
press release statement.
we get
So I don't
misdemeanor
know. People might take
obstruction?
that the wrong way.
Okay.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
You're so
Before I
fucking
get stuck.
stupid.
Schrader, could I just have you back up just a little bit?
Sorry, guy.
All
Her
good.
report's all ready and go if you want the
Gotta have
number.
it, yeah.
All right, cool.
Thank you. Also,
Alright,
Schrader,
fine. Gonna be sending you off.
what?
It's gonna be
She says she
22
have
months.
one misdemeanor previous charge. Do you know what that
Any
is?
questions before you go?
Sure. Let me pull that up. Yeah, I believe it's misdemeanor obstruction.
Okay.
Alright, darling, I'm sending you up. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble.
So, kind of fits with the first charge. I'm gonna be real because he has a track record, and she was also driving.
I thought you said 122 months. I'm like, oh my.
No.
I'm like, you monster.
Okay, so
Monster. No,
story is your friend
Listen, I'm monster
tell
in
you
other
he
ways,
need
not
car. He not say why. He just asked
Yeah.
you bring him car.
Yeah, and as a good friend, I did.
Yes. You not know it was to run away from cops. You just bring him car and slide into passenger seat when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it's criminal negligence. We knock that down to misdemeanor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down.
Let guy double check on inscription.
Intentionally hindered. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, guy thinks it's possible.
Okay.
Okay, Schrader, we ready.
What happened?
I don't know. They're crying because they're getting charged with
We're good to
joyriding.
go, Schrader.
Wait. They're the people.
Was my gun good though? It should be. I
No,
just
it's
bought it.
yeah, it's all good. Okay, sir, believe it or not, misunderstanding.
Why is it a misunderstanding?
Sir,
It's a complete misunderstanding.
Riley friend call over radio, say, hey, can someone bring me car? So Riley want to be good friend, not want Riley friend to be stranded out there. She bring him car, but she not know it to run away from police. That's why she slide over to give him car, so he can drive away. She not know originally. It not intentional. It criminal negligence. I think it not felony obstruction, misdemeanor obstruction fit better. Just because it's negligent but not intentional.
Okay. I'm gonna work with you on this one just this once because of how clean your record is. However, I'm just gonna say this for the future for that argument. I'm just saying this because I'm saying this because I could still charge her with it. It could still be felony because multiples of her friends had already been caught at this time. We'd already caught 3 of them, and they were all on the radio. So if she was on the radio with them, she would have heard them.
I understand, but the guy appreciates.
And also, there's no way she couldn't have known that. There was also no way she could not have known that he was getting chased by police when I was literally on the opposite side of the wall on my bike with my lights and sirens on as he jumped over the wall, and I watched him climb into the vehicle. And there was also a chart.
I would have drove away.
There was also an STX right on the ramp.
Call it tunnel vision. Concern for friend.
I know.
The
That's
lights on the ramp, but I thought that was for something else.
I know. That's why I'm saying.
We appreciate you knocking it down there.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying for this time I will give you the misdemeanor. However, for the future, for that argument, because now it is a track record now. There's a
I
pattern.
understand if you want to write that on report, so it was knocked down from felony. In the future, not be so lenient. But guy, I think this one, true misunderstanding, tunnel vision, just want to help friend.
Okay, I'm willing to work with that. I'm just saying for the future, just know that it's probably not going to work that way if it plays out the same way. And I'm saying that's mainly because we'd already caught 3 of them prior. So, and we could hear him yelling on the radio for help.
I don't know that, but it's okay.
And he was riding around that mom van until that tire popped.
The mom van?
They're good for mileage.
Yeah, he stole a mom van right in front of Moto 2. And then he crashed it, popped the tire, and then we were on him for. He was doing. He was literally trying to reenact Fast and the Furious, doing burnouts in the middle of an intersection for like 5 minutes.
With soccer van?
Gosh.
No, it was like it's kind of like a crossover, but like it's like something you would expect like I don't want to say like a stereotype, like a mom in her 30s taking like a couple 7-year-olds to soccer practice in.
Yeah. Got the 2 seats in the middle, 3 in back?
Yeah, it wasn't a minivan though. It was a little smaller.
Okay.
All right. Miss Wade, how do you plead to 1 times evading, 1 times misdemeanor obstruction?
Guilty.
And would it be possible to get a little timer reduction, maybe 10% timer fine?
No, can we do money? Because I'm broke.
Okay, 10% fine if possible.
I'm gonna be real. You'll probably get more reduction out of the time than the fine because they're both low.
It's pretty much
How do I
nothing.
have?
You're looking at 25 months and $2,250.
You get $200
Give me
or 2 months.
Here, I'll tell you the reduction for each. Give me 1 second. So if you do the 10% for the fine, you're looking at $2,000 and $25. Do for the honestly, yeah, do it for the fine. Honestly, fuck it, save yourself $200.
Nah, do it for the fucking time. Fuck it.
The time?
Yeah, might as well.
All right, so you're gonna lose 2 months. So it's gonna be 23 months.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, when it's low numbers, percentages don't really matter.
And because you not commit felony, you get to keep weapon license as well.
I typically let her keep her, even if it's a felony, I would let her keep her weapons license unless she uses in the commission of a crime.
Okay. I'll see it both ways.
Officer, you're the best person I ever met.
All right, Miss Wade, have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna have Jesse come and get you, okay?
Thank you so
Actually,
much,
wait, hang on. Before I do that, almost forgot. I'm gonna give you back your stuff in a lockbox.
Oh, yes.
I always forget, and that's just a bad habit. All right, they're in a lockbox at the bottom of your pockets. DOC will give you a key for them when you get out of jail, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, don't do crime. Crime bad.
I won't.
All right.
Crime's bad.
DOC's here to get you. Have a good night.
Bye.
All right, thank you, guy.
Thank you, Schrader.
Yeah, let me get you out of here. Did you go in the back or the front?
I come from front.
Okay. I think someone tried to call me.
If the gun doesn't belong to them, and they don't.
He's like somebody that you'd want to like. Donovan's like the crazy drunk
Hi,
girl.
Roger.
She's cigarette mom.
Yeah.
Where's case.
Yeah. Appreciate you. Have a good one. You too.
All right. Thank you for coming down,
Schrader.
guy.
Oh yeah, dude. Monkey Man told me, by the way.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Dieter. Sorry, guy was in cell call.
Oh yeah, no worries, guy.
Guy just want to call you about appeal for Anthony James.
Mm-hmm.
Guy not sure if you file it, but guy not want to file it just in case guy mess it up.
Guy can file it. I mean, Guy needs to talk to Miss London when she's around.
Okay.
Just, make a, write her, just ask her when she's around.
Okay.
And just, there's templates about,
Yeah,
on
guy,
it.
guy see template. Guy just, he not want to do it without you. Without you knowing, at least.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I normally don't deport cases because what the fuck? Someone pulled a gun in front. Okay, whatever. Because I'm not around when the judges are around. That's why.
Okay. Okay, you want guy just take control on this one then?
Oh yeah, 100%. If you need any help or have any questions whatsoever, I can help you with it. 100%.
Okay, that sounds good. What do you think about what the guy sent, the picture of report?
So, well, okay. So what I think about it is, yes, you are indeed correct in itself, but you, how do you want to lay it in front of the court? I mean, do you want to ask if you ask him and ask him, hey, was that what I said? And he's like, yeah. How will he appeal that?
So, I think
You're gonna be like, hey, he's lying?
I think bring it to credibility, because guy have two other points where report not match up. Guy have, let me see. Guy have from original report say Officer Ritchie fired shots where A. James was shot down immediately, and in most recent in warrant it say Wishbone and Zay Shah during firefight. Anthony James was not apprehended and was identified as being on his feet the entire time during shootout. So there are multiple inconsistencies with report. I kind of want to call on credibility.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
You think
I can do that, but the problem about the thing would be like the other officer lying would be that you cannot really prove that he's that it's a lie.
I have witness that willing to testify that we talk about not being there. I have women from other cell, you remember? I have one of their phone number as witness.
Okay.
You think...
I mean, you could call me in as the witness too.
Okay.
Just make sure that the statements of me and him align.
Okay.
That's the biggest thing, because if you have more than one witness and both of them say different things, it's not good for a case, right? Yeah.
Okay. Guy talk to witness about it, and guy start motion.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, thank you, Dieter.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Bye.
Always here to help. Bye-bye.
That's smart. Class action lawsuit. Ah, yeah. He's slimy, but he's smart. Taxi. Okay, so Tony Mills is Tony Rico. I understand. This part of town is so dead. This would be good place for some hubs. You gotta get out of that habit of trying to be right. The Schrader was like, yeah, I'll drop the charges, and I wanted to go, like, I wanted to contest him, his reasoning, that he could still press the charges, even though he's not pressing them anymore. I don't care about his reasoning after he's not pressing them. I shouldn't. You gotta fight that urge to stop being right and start wanting to become a winner. Hi, Dieter.
What do you need a taxi for?
I need a ride up to Sandy Shores.
I mean, when I've repaired my car, I can give you a ride. I don't really care.
Okay.
Just ask me.
Also, what's your state ID? Because got not able to repair your car last night.
5007.
Okay, I need to send money back.
Okay, I mean, where are you at so I can come in? come to you.
Guy right at highway that go into city from Sandy Shore?
At the highway.
I'll give you street in 1 second. You said
Can you ping me?
5007?
Yes. 5007. You can ping me too.
Okay, same number?
Yep.
Okay, I'll send it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna be there in 3 minutes.
Okay, sound good. I'll see you soon.
See you. See you.
Hi, Dieter.
Hello, guy. Sandy PD?
Just Sandy.
Okay.
Got to go to a motel.
No worries.
Okay, so with file appeal. Guy need to email or guy text in city.
Text.
Okay.
So you know, think about the Google Docs, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then you text Miss Ariel London
Okay.
the file.
Her number in email chain, correct? Guy can use that?
Email chain, normally, you know. I mean, yeah, but her number here, yeah.
Okay.
You can use her number here. I mean, from you can take it from the email chain.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to make sure.
Hey, 100%. I mean, that's why it's up there.
Yeah, guy write court report in his MDT and submit that right away, or he talk to her first?
Guy can do that, but I would talk to Miss London first because in the end of the day, it's your first time.
Okay.
You can do it instantly. She will probably tell you that you could have done it instantly, but I mean, before fucking up anything, you know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, guy get her number and send her text.
Whee!
Guy get tickets for doing that. Okay, got car parked at the end.
You want it to the motel?
Yeah.
Or to the parking?
That's it. Thank you, Dieter.
No worries. Have a very nice day, boss.
You too. Okay, let me get her number off Discord. I believe it's in Dodge. Aria London. Hi,
Hi,
Missy.
Guy.
Hi, Galdor.
Okay. How's it going?
Good.
How you doing, Guy?
Guy, sorry he not call you back, Mason. He's very busy.
I cannot hear you over all the sirens and voices in my head.
Guy said he's sorry he not call you back.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I was just calling to see how the complaint was going, if you heard anything back yet or not.
Guy not think he's going to hear anything. Guy think they're going to talk to Teddy about it.
Okay.
That would seem like. Guy really not included in the report.
I got you, yes. I didn't know if they would go through you the being the lawyer, or Teddy, so.
I think just Teddy.
All right. How are you doing today, Guy?
Good. Guy watch court trial. And
Oh, yeah? How's it?
It's very interesting.
Well, yeah, I heard the lawyer for the cops did not do well.
They both fighting.
Was it better than the Chrissy May trial?
I'm not there for that one. But I would
Gelder,
assume it's better than getting bombed.
Yeah, you're not bombed, so I assume that was
that's
better.
a big plus.
No one's hurt.
Lots of ego hurt, but nobody physically hurt.
Yeah, I heard that the Chrissy May trial was something to fucking see.
Yeah, sadly, I woke up after it all.
I think Alex was lawyer at that, or he was lawyer in cells, not at trial.
So, Guy, I want to talk to you about getting something expunged whenever we can. I know I gotta wait about a month.
It's felony or court charge?
Yes.
Felony? Okay. You know what charges?
Yeah, it's kidnapping, bank robbery or something like that.
Grand robbery, probably?
Yeah, probably something like that.
Okay, let Guy check his handbook. Guy thinks after a month you're able to?
Yeah, I think I gotta wait a month, and it's only been like 6 days.
Okay, yeah, definitely longer. It's at least a month. It might be 2.
Yeah, you want to check my file, just in case, if you can?
Guy can't check people file, he can only check report.
Okay.
Which, Guy thinks that issue too. Guy not able to see previous, history.
Yeah,
arrests.
unless you know your report number, it's useless.
Well, I know that the cops can look it up based on state ID, and then I can, next time I see one of them.
Look up your name and see if they're report linked. What Mason last name?
Reach. R-E-A-C-H. It's my only charge I have against me, so.
Well, sucks to have it, because that ruins your chances, right? You have to wait
Yeah,
until
well,
it's expunged.
We'll find out.
You asked for lawyer?
I got a public defender.
That's weird. It's not tagged with lawyer tag. You plead guilty?
Yeah, I pled guilty.
Okay. Yeah, Guy not see it.
I think it was a Dieter case. I think it was Dieter who was my public defender at the time.
Yeah, Dieter's around. I don't know where he is, but he's around right now.
He just dropped Guy off at Sandy Motel. Guy see him coming back down highway though. So he's somewhere in city.
Yeah, he tackled me earlier, so.
Yeah,
I would never do that to you, Galdor.
Guy only have
Dieter does it
case
every
for
day.
different Mason.
It's alright.
What? Guy not think he can look up by state ID. Yeah, no, Guy can't see it, but
It's all good.
judge should be able to see it if we go to expunge it.
Yeah. It's three different counts against me.
Okay, but all on same day?
Oh yeah, it was all the same.
And
All the same thing.
charge, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that make it a lot easier that it group. Right now, Guy would say not to do any crime.
Mhm.
Seem obvious, but you never know.
I mean, I've been keeping it on the DL, guy. Don't you worry.
Did I not hear that? Guy, say keep it under infraction. So speeding not bad. Vandalism infraction if you want to break something. That only infraction.
Oh, what about ATMs?
ATM probably misdemeanor. That's probably some kind of robbery.
Hells yeah.
No, that's felony.
Oh, never mind. Not ATMs.
Try not to do misdemeanor
ATM
either.
robbery is felony. It's 15 and 3,000.
That's dumb.
You can poach. That's infraction. You can park illegally.
Wait, it's illegal to poach eggs? What?
Only first time.
Oh, you're fucked, Galdor.
You do it more than once? I think you get charged misdemeanor for that.
There's a lot more that hurting me gets.
I've been shot in the ass as a hostage.
That'd be criminal use.
Yeah, Galdor was there. He watched.
It was an accident.
Probably
They got
battery
right
as
in the
well.
ass. And yeah, no, shooting me gets you animal cruelty,
Oh, good.
as well as felony use and such. Hello, ma'am.
Oh, hello, dearies. Oh, how are you?
I'm alright. Yourself?
Oh, I'm doing good. Hello, hello.
Who are you?
Oh,
Voice
I'm-
is sounding much better than yesterday.
Thank you, thank you. I went to see the vocal cord doctor. They treated me up all nice. Oh, my name's Ruby, young man. What's your name?
Me, Guy. Guy,
Oh.
lawyer.
Oh, you're a lawyer.
A big deal.
God,
Big
it sounds like
deal
she's hitting
lawyer.
on you.
What? She hit me?
Oh, no.
She's hitting
Oh,
on you.
no,
That's
no,
battery.
no. Oh, no.
Good job,
I'm
guy.
not, I would never hit on you. My husband, he's my only love.
How old
He's
your
dead.
husband? Oh.
Dead. He's dead.
Oh.
Thank you
Sorry,
for
officer.
bringing that up. I'm so emotionally distraught now. Oh.
Sorry.
That's not good.
Sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh.
It's okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's not good to cry by trash.
Oh. I'm gonna go gamble all my money in the casino now.
Don't do that. You'll lose all your money.
That's okay.
No, it's okay. I've got a welfare check.
Your taxes pay for her gambling addiction.
Wait, taxes? What taxes?
Uh-oh. How much tax evasion charge?
I mean, no one's asked me to pay taxes.
You not been getting those letters?
No. How would they send me a letter? I live in the ocean.
Oh, that's probably why you not get them.
Yeah.
Stay off the grid.
Guys, Anthony, stop.
And I'm a government employee. I work for the towing company.
Oh,
What taxes do they have to pay?
They probably take it out automatically.
Yeah. Hello, guy. Uh-huh.
I think
Random.
he's coming to tackle you.
I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, it's Heater. Alright. Yep, there he comes. And he got Guy. Why'd you
Yep.
tackle him?
I wanted to get Guy.
Why do you always tackle?
Good form.
Yeah, I think he was my public defender.
And,
Did you
why
defend
is
this
your
guy?
knee and your arm bloody here?
What?
Your knee and your arm are covered in blood. You okay?
I don't know.
Don't know if you're okay or not.
I mean, I
That-
don't feel bad,
Okay.
but I might have Put some bandages if it's bleeding. I didn't notice it, but I probably should go to the hospital, shouldn't I?
I mean, at least go to a dry cleaner and see. You got blood on your sleeve. Got blood on your knee there. Like,
No, that's just the design, Galdor.
Yeah, that's just design. I don't
that's
know
a
what you're
terrible
talking about.
design in the clothes. Then just makes you look like you fell down and cut yourself.
It's just design. I don't know.
Is that Sympathy brand? Is that the name where you got that suit?
How do you know?
I mean, they're the only company I know that would make you look injured.
I'm not sure about that old lady
Intrusive
over
thoughts,
there.
one.
Oh. Why must you tackle me? And rude.
Oh, I thought you needed some encouragement up.
That is not encouragement up. That made me want to leave. Wow.
Hi, Galdor.
Uh-oh. Air 1.
That means guys have clients soon.
Huh? Oh, guy meets a client? What's it about?
Nothing yet. Guy just assume Air 1 means guy have clients soon.
Oh. Or maybe Dieter as client.
Dieter in Yellow Page?
I mean, I have to, right? Put up your yellow pages so I don't get called. Thank you. You already did.
Gotta make sure he
I
bumped
was,
the top.
you know, I was at the bottom. Then I felt lightheaded, and now I'm in the middle again.
I think you can bump it every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You can bump it always. You just edit it
that's
and
true.
edit it. That's all.
Guy not going
Yeah,
to say he do that, but guy also not going to say he don't do that.
Yeah, it's it seems like every time I put a Harmony ad out there, it seems like fucking Autos puts fucking 3 ads on top of me just to fucking bury me.
Yep.
It's already bad that
Fuck
you're
Harmony.
much further away.
No. Fuck Strokes. There you go. Fuck Strokes.
Yeah, fuck Strokes. Fuck Autos too. Go to Harmony.
They charged me
Auto charge
3K
so
for a
much.
fucking repair.
They charged you how much?
3K.
Holy fuck!
Auto
Seriously?
charge got 2,000. Stroke, I think, do 1,850. Harmony do 1,750.
Harmony charges 1750.
Yeah, also for S classes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They upcharge
And I have
for
an
S class?
No, yeah, everybody else does.
That's crazy.
Yep. It is indeed. It is indeed. That's why I always look out when Harmony is open, but they never open when I need it. It's fucked that.
Dieter, just call me. I'll fucking, if I'm around, I got you.
Sure.
I mean, you were my lawyer at one point, so.
Always trying to help you guys out in the cells.
Is there a way that you could pull up my report number, by the way? Because I want to get that shit expunged.
What's your name?
Mason Reach. When you arrested me, I was the pink unicorn. Duty in the launcher waiting
when I
for
look
you.
for Upper Mason, there's nothing there.
Nothing?
Reach.
It just come
No,
up
if
as
I-
Bishop, right?
Yeah, it did someone else. Mason Bishop. There's another person.
Maybe I don't have a record.
You probably do, but
It may be
There-
not get tagged as lawyer. They take it away.
yeah, that might be a thing.
It'd be weird to take away lawyer tag. Unless never lawyer tag on there.
I mean, I sometimes work with things that don't have a lawyer tag on them.
Yeah, especially if Mason says he just want to plead guilty.
Yeah.
It could have been one of those situations.
I mean, if it's a felony, 60 days. If not, 2 weeks.
Okay, there's your answer. 60 days.
60 days. Fuck.
And you can plead your case to a judge and be like, hey, I
mean,
want
it's
it expunged.
Yeah, it's my only fucking report against me ever.
Yeah, one-time mistake. I mean, Guy had a felony.
What'd you do, Guy?
Guy still have felony. Guy not do anything. Guy innocent.
Yeah.
They say Guy do grand robbery, but Guy not do it.
Well, they said I did grand robbery too.
I understand.
With a hostage.
Guy
But
not have hostage. Guy go in there
Yeah,
and break
Guy's case
his-
was a weird case, yeah.
But I was under duress because I was taken hostage, but made to look like I was part of the crew.
Guy also under duress, technically.
So I pled guilty because I didn't want them to come kill me after I ratted them out.
Guy pled guilty because he not know he have choice.
Oh yeah, I also pled guilty because I did not know I had that choice.
It's crazy world.
Yeah, that's what.
Guy really want to fight that charge just so Guy only have infraction on record.
Well, did you get it expunged?
No. But Guy... Uh-oh. Guy not
Oh,
wanted to
fuck.
expunge. That's probably dangerous.
That guy's just got a dead guy in his back seat and he's okay with it.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
What the fuck just happened behind me? I wasn't even looking.
I wasn't
Guys?
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yeah, something
yeah.
happened behind me. I didn't know what happened.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
A car zoomed, and then another car zoomed, and then the local got hit and flew to you. I was so worried you were...
I would have sued.
The
I'm
decision
just built
right
different.
there.
You know, if you can't see them, they can't see you.
Yeah, it's like a T-Rex.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works, and you should probably get to the safer side of the road.
I'm on the
There's no
sidewalk.
safe side, you know that.
I know, but there's safe-ish, and there is basically
there's either almost get hit by a car or get taken hostage almost 99% of the time.
I mean, both can have it happen. Both
I mean,
sides
you
of the street
just
are
you
hostage.
just have to be a tow truck driver to get taken hostage.
No, you just
That's all
gotta
you need to do.
go home.
Over the hills and far
Home.
away.
Guy home.
Guy home.
Guy home.
If
Oh,
Guy gets
Well,
taken
your home
hostage,
is the
Guy
sun?
just run down alley.
Sweet home Alabama.
I mean, literally, you're pointing to the sun. Is that your
That's where
home?
guy's home is.
You just light yourself on.
Is a burning thing.
That's a dangerous home you have there, guy.
No, Guy home not sun, it up.
It up. Yeah. God, Gelder,
Alright.
how can you be so insensitive about guy's home?
So it's just in the direction of the sun. Okay.
Guy home, yeah.
Yeah, guy home.
Home sweet home. Oh, look at that. An officer is looking for someone running in a circle.
Oh, that's me.
Dum 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 dum. Mr. Sandman.
You missing bumper
give him
or
your
car look
dream.
like that?
Bum, bum, bum. Is that your car?
This Guy car, yeah.
Okay.
A little
It's
bit
ugly.
dirty. I not think so.
It's ugly because it's dirty.
Also,
Gonna change it now. Gonna make it squeaky clean.
it's very bright when it's clean.
There you go. Flashbang.
It almost hurt to drive when it's sunny out.
I mean, you can change the color on it.
Guy, no, Guy change it to this.
Oh my god. I'm
You wanted to blind people.
Yeah.
Is it not allowed to blind people?
Especially Guy
Flashbang.
self. Guy driving and hood reflect everything and he not see a thing. Oh my god, it
Hit
hurts.
my car today. It was parked. Pooped all over it.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I had to go to autos, take that shit and get it washed. I wasn't gonna take it to Harmony where I work.
any lawyers above me?
That hurt.
That.
Hey man. You should probably just live on the road when you run across him and you got hit.
Did he get a lawyer?
Are you trying to commit insurance fraud? Yeah, because you're intentionally putting yourself in harm's way. And you wouldn't even win that because there's not a crosswalk there. You would be the negligent one.
Not guilty on this is kind of crazy.
All right, guy. She put the lawyer tag on it, and I have the case number as well.
For Teddy?
No, for me.
Oh,
I don't care about.
Oh, for expungement.
Yeah.
Okay, what report number?
12052. 13 days ago.
I have it. Oh, okay, I understand this arrest report.
From inside Bobcat into
Oh, that's probably bad guilty. I'll be honest with you.
Huh?
That's probably bad plead guilty on that one.
Why is that?
I think instead of grand robbery, you could have had accessory. Would save you $5,000, I think.
I'm not really worried about the money. I'm just more worried about how it's going to affect my getting into PD.
Yeah, guy, if you do good, you not do any more crime.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it below misdemeanor at least.
I mean, so what? That's 2 weeks that it's been since then, right? 13 days, I think she said.
13 days.
So, is there a way that we can get in front of a judge? I have a good character witness like the boy Galdor. Sometime next week, then to try to get a. I know it's soon, but would we be able to try to set up an express expungement?
I think 3 week questionable. Maybe. I think 30 day. You might not even need expungement because it's not violent felony.
Well, I still had a gun on me.
That's okay. That's only misdemeanor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think because it's not violent felony, it's not need to be expunged. But it's 30 days before you can become cop.
So you're saying my chances are little to none.
Probably.
Nice for this batch of cophood. Yeah.
What's that?
You go to
At least for
interviews?
these interviews, probably. Yeah.
Well, shit.
Did you go to interview last weekend?
Yeah, I interviewed with them.
Okay. Yeah, probably not happen.
Well, the interview went really well, though.
They
I said I did really well.
They keep you in pool. I know they want to because this one's small batch. They keep some better candidate in pool. So maybe next time it'll probably be past 30 days. And after that you probably
Nice
get
jump.
higher.
Thank you. I was asking
Alright.
myself what I can do.
So not this batch, but probably next batch, if it go well.
I got you. Still though, I'm still gonna be wanting an expungement then.
Okay.
I don't care. The fuck? Galdor?
What's up?
You okay?
Yeah, just fell backwards. It's all good.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
That's
My
your
leg
friend,
was
Mason?
Where? Galdor?
No, by MRPD. But, Bo?
Oh,
random old
god damn it. It's Bojangles.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, Bo.
Hi, Bo.
Bye, Bo.
What that?
Bo, we can't hear you from down here or from down there.
Down here. Thought is a way of life.
Yeah, we can hear you better now.
What you guys got going?
We're standing on top of a tow truck, talking about our best sex stories. Galdor was just telling us about his best sex story.
I don't have one.
What is this?
You do realize I'm a virgin, right? I'm a
that?
turtle.
Yo, you're a turtle.
I mean, can't you see that? He's a fucking turtle. Look at him.
Like a fucking frog.
Frogs don't have scales, mate.
I don't see no goddamn scale.
Frog? The fuck? Have you ever seen a frog?
Yeah.
You need to get your eyes checked if you can't see the scales on my head.
Yeah, I don't see no scales on your head. I don't have a glasses one.
What about his beak?
Yeah, frogs don't have beaks.
His beak.
Yeah, his big ass beak that he's got in where his mouth is.
Oh, I got one of those too. Look. See my big ass nose? I'm like a fucking woodpecker.
I thought you looked like J-Lo.
I feel a bit tired. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Already?
I mean, I haven't slept.
I've got a 7 a.
Jeez, Eater.
I got a 7 a.m. nightmare I gotta make, so your boy is out of here.
7 a.m. So
Well,
in
rest-
30
rest
minutes,
for all that.
nightmare.
No, actually, in about 6.5 hours.
Oh, I mean, it's 7 somewhere.
Well, in the real time zone here, it's 11:29.
Hey, me too. But what's his name?
Huh?
What the fuck is what's his name?
Teddy? Teddy's Teddy already flew out. He was tired.
Little cocksucker.
Yeah, he has work early morning too, or nightmares early morning too.
Yo. All right, well, fuck. I guess I gotta go find some new friends. You're all just a fucking bunch of popes.
Don't worry, you get to hang out with Galdor. Look at him, the fucking sexy beast up there.
Yeah. I gotta find me a quad.
All right, I'm gonna magically go down this alley and
Yeah, have a good sleep. I'll be here. That's a lot of gunfire. Like a lot of gunfire.
Maybe not go down that alley.
I don't know whether I want to go to Legion now.
Probably not.
Yeah.
We're going.
Jesus Christ, none of them grab cars.
It's not like him Legion area, yeah. I'm not going past here, don't worry. Yeah, send me the opposite side too. That's an officer down. Or someone down. Looks like an officer.
That probably makes sense. That's why everybody run out.
So 13A?
Yeah, that's a 13. That's 100% of 13.
Well, that seems like 13A.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, getting shot hurts. What do you think? Don't get shot, dummy.
Wasn't my fault. Just don't
What,
get
what
shot.
happened? What do they say? Oh my god.
Oh, gee.
Oh,
I almost got him
shit.
run over. Jeez,
I dodged that, man. Did you see that? I dodged
Corpse,
it.
what the fuck,
Yeah,
man?
that was pretty good.
Why do you get shot, Corpse? What the fuck?
No, it's every fucking day.
Stop getting shot at. What the fuck? Okay, I bullied him enough.
And then you jumped in my vehicle, so I jumped into.
I'm just concerned about Mason and Bo. Not want them to get in trouble.
I mean, if they didn't shoot?
They're not. They should be negative.
So what happened?
I don't know. I was running down that alley over there, and then I heard the gunfire, so I came back around. But
Bobby was right there.
apparently there was a cop in his car. Someone walked up with an automatic weapon, fired on him, killed the cop, and took his car. The old guy said he's wearing red, so maybe it was MSR. Which is just gonna maximize their fucking injunction that they got in the city right now.
I'm going to have lots of
I mean,
crime very soon.
still, I'm. Okay, I mean, how do I put it? Like, that's some Bahamas stuff. Honestly, if there's no reason behind that, that's some Bahamas stuff.
Oh yeah.
100%.
I mean, maybe the reason is to steal the car, but like.
No, that's not a reason.
Oh, I know, but I get
That's
you,
not
dude.
a reason to shoot someone. No.
I heard
So
more
I-
shots fired. Did you?
Yeah, I heard one more gunfire off to that way in Legion Square.
Yeah, like 3 more shots.
I took the cop. I put him in a car that I was going to take to the hospital, but the other cops were already on scene, so they told me to take him out of the car. And
Yeah. I mean,
They-
basically,
yeah.
if an officer gets shot not on scene, they call a 13A, and everyone can hear it, and every police officer on duty will run to the scene.
yeah, so I was just trying to help the cop to hospital, make
Yeah,
sure he's
no
all right.
worries. I mean, that's why they didn't shoot at you or anything.
Just a situation, get them out because they don't know if you're helping or trying to harm.
Right. Yeah.
They'll do it with even with civilians. You're just not allowed to take people from the scene.
Man, I just try to help people. I get wrapped up in more trouble.
Yeah, I mean, not really. I mean, you're not. I mean, that old guy is an eyewitness. You just came to help, so you're not in trouble or in any report whatsoever. So you should be fine.
Just hope that cop's all right.
Well, he was responsive.
Yeah, he was talking, and
No,
they
he was
took him
un-
inside.
He was unconscious when I found him.
Well, he was talking, so
He
he
was
walked back
talking.
up.
Probably just
Well,
not
we
want
told
to
him.
talk to
I
you.
told him to not get shot again. So hopefully that helps.
Yeah. Jeter, the cop whisperer.
I mean, I know him, so I can just give him shit. I know most of the cops. Like last time, I had the cop
Sheriff Ricky
barrier
Bobby,
a street,
Ricky
and I
Bobby.
drove past it and was like, "You can't
going
park
on,
there,
man?
sir."
You guys see Twitter?
What's that?
God knew
I've
that,
never looked at Twitter.
God knew that
Never.
old lady not good. She leader of gang.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
God knew
That
something
sweet old
off
lady
about
is a
her.
gang leader? What?
God got the vibe.
Well, I would yeah.
I mean,
was
you
an
could
odd
say
one.
she's a saint.
But,
Of course, it could
anyways.
just be a joke on that person's behalf, too.
God doubt it.
Sorry, that joke was very flat.
God likes it.
Thank you.
Okay, guy going over here before guy gets shot.
Yeah, they come in pretty hot. Sometimes bang into the post.
Look at that! You guys look at the mail system.
Oh,
They
and-
announced the new cadets.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I see.
Okay, well, Hillip did not get cadet, which means it's time for Hillip Hell. Let's see.
Those.
I made your car squeak clean.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Stop getting shot at!
It's not my fault.
Okay, guy thinks he's going to go to sleep. But
Yeah, same here.
I'll speak with you tomorrow. No, I'll not be here. I'll speak with you soon.
Oh yeah, 100%. If you have any questions whatsoever, just hit me up. Always
Okay.
there.
Okay, thank you, Dieter.
Oh yeah, no worries. Have a good night's sleep.
Okay.
Don't smash your window.
No.
It's Hillip time. Okay, cool. So we don't have to make a Crim character. God, there's a lot of just empty cars. Okay, well, maybe you should get on the right side of the road.
Yeah, I'm gonna block.
At least I don't have to buy a car on Hillip. What if I just leave this car outside for Hill Up?
What's the group code?
Okay, it's Hill time. I'm gonna end stream and reopen it just so I can separate the streams easier. Okay, be right back.